Major divisions this morning on full display within the Southern Baptist Convention. Churches in the SBC are meeting today and tomorrow, we're told, in Indianapolis. On the agenda is a constitutional ban on women serving as pastors. One side says it's all according to Scripture, while the other says major disruptions would come in its wake if women were pastors. And what would it mean for leadership moving forward? So we're bringing both sides together to clarify this growing debate. And I want to be very sensitive to all of this because I know religion is something that is so personalized for everyone. So with us now is Sarah Clatworthy, member of Providence Baptist Church in San Angelo, Texas. And also joining us is Pastor Linda Barnes Popham, whose church was ousted from the SBC last year because of its position. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Okay, so Linda, I'm reading, this is the culmination of a debate lasting more than a year. Two churches, including yours, were removed from the SBC last year. How did we get to this point where the convention needed to step in? Is this just because you are a female pastor?
I'm not sure how we got to this point since they adopted their Baptist faith and message over 20 years ago. And why now was the question we continued to ask last year, when we had always been adhering to the Baptist faith and message, 1963, and it was okay until just in very recent years. I don't know what made it not okay anymore.
Okay, so Sarah, you say that the SBC's rules come directly from Scripture. Can you tell us specifically where it is? Is it in the Old Testament or the New Testament? And is there a chance that it could be left up to interpretation so that, you know, it could have more of a modern feel to it?
Yeah, so 1 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1-7 gives clear direction on who the office of pastor is for. The office and the authority belong to the men without question. And how we got here, before 2015, we didn't have a confessional requirement. That year, the messengers agreed that you had to subscribe to the Baptist faith and message. And then in 2019, the Standing Credentials Committee is created, meaning that all year long, they're taking recommendations for review.
Linda, how does that make you feel to hear that? You know, you obviously feel like you're called to the ministry, called to teach people about what Jesus did for them, dying on a cross for them. And, you know, how does that make you feel?
It really doesn't matter what I feel. What matters is what I know. And I know that Jesus called me to be a pastor and to pastor where I am right now. Some folks look at those verses in the context like we do, and we see room for women in ministry. We don't just take out a verse here and there, but we look at the Scripture as a whole and see what God is telling us through that. And I absolutely know that I've been called, and I base that on the Scripture of God's holy word. But I certainly respect people who think differently than we do. And I think we could have worked together. Obviously, we don't have that chance now, but I think we could have worked together for centuries and centuries from now, continuing with the gospel.
Okay, Sarah, what would you say if you had a daughter? I have a daughter. What if your daughter said, I feel like I'm called to the ministry, not called to teach preschool at the church or, you know, do what have you? What if they felt like she was called to be a minister of the church? What would you say to your daughter?
So I actually do have a daughter, and I lovingly would just tell her, we can't allow our feelings and the culture to lead the church. God has called the church to lead the culture in biblical truth, and that is what the SBC desires to do.
Sarah, do you think that this is something that could make people not want to come and join the ministry, not just join the ministry, but join the church and be turned off by Christianity even as a whole?
So I think that that's a real intense question. There are several different denominations, and our denomination in particular holds firmly to 1 Timothy chapter 3.
So Linda, what's next for you?
Oh, we continue to minister and continue to lift up the name of Jesus and to go forward doing missions. And we may affiliate with someone else. We're not sure at this point, but we have exercised our independence. We've been an independent Baptist church this past year, and good things are happening. And we are looking forward to what God has in the future because we know He's called us and He has his people at Fern Creek Baptist, and will always have his people at Fern Creek Baptist, and we'll continue moving forward with the gospel of Jesus Christ till the whole world knows.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.